Hello and welcome to Pat Loeb Toyota. My name is Hugh Golden and I have the privilege today to speak to you about some of the fine Toyota products we sell here at Pat Loeb. Before we start talking about the 2010 Toyota Camry, I want to talk to you about Pat Loeb. We've been an integral part of the McKinney community for 4 years. In that 4 years, we've seen tremendous growth because of our customers. Now at Pat Loeb Toyota, we're very proud of our dealership. We're very passionate about what we do here. We have over 100 dedicated staff members for sales, parts, and service to help you with your Toyota automotive needs. We were also the first LEED certified green dealership in the nation. We're very proud of that fact as well, environmental awareness. Now, when it comes to Toyota, Pat Loeb puts the customer first, as does Toyota. And we can talk about that by explaining our Toyota emblem. This Toyota emblem is constituted of 3 ellipses or ovals. The large outside oval represents our company, Toyota. This top inside oval represents our product, this 2010 Toyota Camry, and this central main oval represents you, the customer. Now, since this emblem is 3 ellipses, it's never ending and interconnected. Our commitment from Toyota, the company, through our product, the 2010 Toyota Camry, to you, our customer. Now, we back that emblem up at Toyota by spending research and development to bring you the latest technology to benefit your Toyota ownership. In fact, we spend $1 million an hour, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year on research and development. Some of the technologies that are leading edge in the automotive industry are easily discussed and shown benefit to you, our customer. I'd like to open the hood on this 2010 Toyota Camry and talk to you about some of these advanced technologies. Now, in the engine compartment, you're going to notice it's all engineered and designed to be specific and easy to access. So we reduce the cost of ownership by reducing the time that our maintenance requires. We also improve your residual value by using very high-end technologies and very durable quality materials. One of the technologies I'd like to highlight is dual VVTi. Dual VVTi is standard on both Camry engines. In fact, every Toyota engine is similar in its design. Every Toyota engine is alloy in its construction. Every Toyota engine is double overhead cam, the latest design, and every Toyota engine includes VVTi. The 2.5-liter 6-speed automatic transmission and the 3.5-liter 6-speed automatic transmission available in this Camry both incorporate those latest dual VVTi technologies. Now, many of our competitors don't use all this technology, and this technology gets you, the customer, great low-end torque, very good high-end horsepower, class-leading or class-competitive fuel economy, and a value add of an environmental awareness by having a ULEV2 emissions rating, which means these engines are both very clean and environmentally friendly. All of that technology is a result of our commitment to bringing you the finest automobiles and selling them to you at one of the finest automobile dealerships in Pat Loeb in the industry. Now, our technology doesn't stop in the engine compartment. In fact, we bring that technology all the way through the vehicle. And I'd like to transition now and talk to you about safety in our 2010 Toyota Camry. There are 2 types of safety in the automotive industry. There's active safety and passive safety. Active safety is designed to avoid the accident. Passive safety is designed to protect you in the event of an accident. At Toyota, we use the latest technologies on all of our automobiles to ensure the safety of our drivers and their passengers. We're looking to ensure you get the latest safety technology to protect yourself and your family. Now, when it comes to active safety, every 2010 model Toyota uses our Star Safety system. Many of our competitors don't offer all of the following elements. Star Safety is constituted of 5 elements: ABS, anti-lock brake system; BA, brake assist; EBD, electronic brake force distribution; TRAC for traction control; and VSC for vehicle stability control. These active systems are designed to help you avoid the accident. Now, ABS has been around for quite some time. You may know it as anti-lock brake system. What it does is it helps the driver keep the ability to brake and steer. So in a panic brake situation, if a car pulls out in front of you, you simply hit the brake as hard as you can and you can still steer the vehicle and avoid the accident. Now, brake assist is going to help you in a panic brake application. If you hit a panic brake application on the brake pedal but don't get full force, we have a computer that recognizes it and compensates for the lack of force to give you all your braking capability and stop this car quicker and help you avoid the accident. EBD is a new type of technology. It's a pre-ABS system that actually uses a computer to measure traction and weight, and then transfer brake force to the wheels that use it best, front to back and side to side, based on traction and load. So all of these brake technologies are designed to help you avoid the accident and keep the vehicle stable under an emergency braking application. Now, traction control under initial throttle application is going to sense a slipping wheel and transfer power using the brake from that slipping wheel to the gripping wheel and keep this Camry under control under initial throttle application. VSC is the most important element of this STAR safety system. Vehicle stability control is so important that the federal government has designated it as the second most important safety feature after seatbelts. In fact, the federal government believes so strongly in a stability control system, they have mandated that by 2012, every new vehicle sold in this country has to have standard stability control. Starting in 2010, 2 years before it's mandatory, every Toyota product, including this Camry, has its standard. The reason the government wants it standard on every vehicle is research studies show once VSC, or a stability control system, is standard on every new car sold in this country, it will reduce the number of deaths due to rollover accidents by 6,000 people annually. 2 years before it's mandatory, we have it in every Toyota product because we bring you the latest active safety technology. Now, we don't stop at active. In fact, sometimes accidents are unavoidable. So we protect you with the latest passive safety technology, including engineered crumple zones in the front and the rear of the car that are designed to dissipate the energy from an impact around the passenger compartment to keep you and your family safe inside this very strong steel structure. In fact, we use high super strength tensile steel. It's lighter weight, but it's stronger than a heavier steel. So we're using a light alloy to protect you and your family by dissipating that energy. We also use side intrusion bars in all doors on every Toyota to prevent intrusion from a side impact. Now, passive safety you're probably most familiar with is airbags. And this Toyota Camry has an industry segment leading 7 standard airbags. We have dual stage, dual front airbags. We have seat-mounted front side airbags. We have complete double row curtain airbag protection, and we have a segment unique 7th knee airbag in every 2010 Toyota Camry. So whether it's active safety or passive safety, Toyota offers you standard the latest safety technology in every one of our vehicles. Now, the interior is important to your protection, but it also needs to be functional and very user-friendly. We want you to experience a very enjoyable ownership experience with this 2010 Toyota Camry. So what I'd like to do now is invite you to join me as we look inside the interior, and I want to talk about some of the great materials and functionality of this Toyota vehicle. I'd like to invite you now to join me on the interior of this 2010 Toyota Camry so I can highlight some of the great functionality, but also the high quality materials used in every Toyota vehicle, as well as our attention to detail and fit and finish. At Toyota, we're dedicated to a long life of useful service for all of our Toyota products, with residual value remaining at the end. So you use your vehicle as long as you need, and then you get value at it when it's time for a new Toyota. So join me now as I highlight some of the ergonomics. We talked about safety, but functionality and ergonomics inside the interior of this 2010 Toyota Camry. As you join me in the interior of this 2010 Toyota Camry, you'll notice the ingress is very easy to get into this large vehicle. We also, of course, at Toyota, core philosophy in the interior is safety, but we want to talk about functionality and ease of use. You're going to be using this Camry for quite some time. We want it to be very intuitive and ergonomic. So, tilting and telescoping steering wheel, standard on every Camry. That allows you to get comfortable to drive this vehicle. We've also got audio controls on the steering wheel, so you don't have to remove your eyes from the road to operate your audio system. In true Toyota fashion, we've got 2 stalks, one for your cruise control and one for your windshield wipers. Because you tend to use your windshield wipers a little bit more than your cruise control, we want to unclutter that one single stalk that many of our competitors use. So when you need your cruise control, you turn it on, you can reset it or set it, and then you've got your windshield wipers set off on their own independent stalk. So 2 stalks when most competitors use a cluttered single stalk. Our HVAC system, Just like every Toyota, our heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system, very intuitive and ergonomic. You can see here, you can choose air conditioning or heat. You can then decide where to send that air conditioning or heat and what fan setting you want to use for that air conditioning and heat. So very ergonomic, very intuitive. We of course have a standard CD player with WMA and MP3 capability, and then we've got great storage solutions inside this vehicle. Very large glove box to hold any type of valuables out of sight. We've also got a center console with 2 cup holders with adjustability for the ease of use. We've got a storage compartment right here with a 12 volt, 120 watt power outlet. And then of course we've got this large center console and armrest with a removable handy tray. Very deep inside this armrest, so very functional. Up front, we have another little storage area, and down inside we have a USB and an auxiliary connection. We have a power outlet right next to that. So you can power your iPod through the USB and control it from your steering wheel in your stereo system. So whether it be safety, whether it be functionality, or comfort and convenience, we believe this 2010 Toyota Camry has everything a customer may need. Now I'd like to invite you to join me in the second row, and let's talk about the room and the safety in that second row, because at Toyota we complete our entire product for the benefit of you, our customer. So join me now as we step into the second row, and let's talk about some of the functionality and safety. As you join me in the second row of the 2010 Toyota Camry, I want to highlight some of the functionality and safety that's involved back here. One of the nice features up front is we have adjustable seat belts for the front driver and passenger. So easily adjustable. It makes it more comfortable for the driver and the passenger. We've also cut out the back seats, the back of the front seats here, to give more legroom in the second row. Additionally, we've got a very durable material for map storage in both the front passenger and front driver's seat. And then we've got cup holders conveniently located in this armrest back here in the second row. Toyota always keeps safety as a paramount concern in their vehicles, and this second row in the 2010 Camry is no exception. We use a headrest in each seating position. Now, we subscribe to a global operating initiative which requires Toyota to meet the highest safety requirement worldwide. In the United States, you're not required to have a center headrest, but in Europe you are. So that's the safer initiative. We subscribe to it. We bring 3 headrests for each seating position, and they're adjustable. You can lift them up for more comfort or drop them down for better visibility when you're not using them. We also use 3-point seat belts in each seating position. Again, not a requirement, but we do it because it's the safest application of seatbelt technology. So when it comes to the second row of our Camry, just like all of our other products, functionality, space, versatility, high quality materials, and safety, paramount to the protection of you and your family. Now, we continue that into the trunk area. So I'd like to invite you to join me back at the back of this 2010 Toyota Camry, and we can talk about some of the functionality in the back of this vehicle. As you join me at the rear of this Camry, I want to highlight some safety features. Every Camry comes with LED taillights. So light-emitting diode taillights, they last longer, reducing your cost of ownership. They illuminate quicker and brighter to really indicate your intention to brake among your other co-drivers. Now, as I lift the trunk here, I want to talk to you about the large trunk and the available space inside. You'll notice we have an insulation blanket up top to reduce noise, vibration, harshness, our commitment to quality. You'll also notice very easy release for the second row. We've got a 60/40 split fold down rear seat. I can simply unlock it right back here, and I can either lay 60% or 40% or the whole back seat down to gain more space. You also notice the attention to detail, high quality material on the finished product, and then a low sill to help you load cargo into the back of this Camry. That really brings us back to where we started, this emblem and Pat Lobb Toyota. Now, this Toyota emblem represents our continued commitment from the company through our product, this 2010 Toyota Camry, to you, our customer, that center oval. Now, the Camry nameplate also bears some very significant repercussions. It is the #1 selling vehicle in the United States for 10 of the last 11 years. This vehicle is built exclusively in Georgetown, Kentucky and Indiana by many of our American workers. We're very proud of this vehicle, and it is the best-selling car in the industry. So we'd like the opportunity to reconnect if you're an existing customer, or to earn your business at Pat Lobb Toyota in McKinney, Texas. So please come visit us at our location or visit us online at www.toyotaofmckinney.com. Thank you for your interest in our 2010 Toyota Camry and Pat Lobb Toyota.